Now people are checking in that checked out the video on their own.
It's fucking. People were asking. It's not a video because I haven't been there yet. But August 19th and 20th, I'll be in Utah at Wise Guys Comedy Club.
Oh, but no one was asking you.
Oh, I thought they were.
No,
I misunderstood the last call.
No one was asking.
Speaking of flaming,
Yes.
yes. Steve's picture's up on the screen. Hello.
I wonder if they're going to keep Steve after they go to Sports Talk.
Shit.
Are they going to Sports Talk?
Yeah, YSP's going Sports Talk.
Ugh.
That's a definite.
Fucking. You know what though?
That's a definite.
Is that what is it? K-Rock couldn't make it. They can't. The Rock can't make it there.
All
People
these
just don't want it. Is that what it is?
All these cities are losing their rock stations. It's unbelievable. And these rock stations have been there their entire lives.
Because you could get it anywhere else.
And they play this. I was listening to Q104. It's amazing that survived. And the fucking whatever they play what do they? Oh God,
Van Morrison.
Van Morris, Brown Eyed Girl. It's the same
shit.
fucking shit.
Same 50 songs, if that.
So
is that much?
Bonaducci staying in Sports Talk?
I don't know, but I mean, YSP's definitely going Sports Talk.
Toucher and Rich are amazing because they survived, and they're still doing pretty much their show with a few differences, but they survived that.
They're doing great up there in
transition,
Boston. Yeah. So, you know, I wouldn't want to talk sports all morning.
I wouldn't even want to talk about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but YSP's definitely going away.
It looks like, they just got to stick with it. They got some shut up.
I love Jim. I would listen to Jimmy's sports talk show if you did that. Well, it just looks like, they got to come to play.
Shut the fuck up. Frank from Bergenfield, what's on your mind? You know what? It looks like to me like does it really? Is that what it looks like to you? Oh, fuck yourself. Shut the fuck up. Just watch it. Here's what happened. He threw the fucking ball. The guy missed it. Asshole.
It really is all nonsense.
Oh, it sucks.
It's just a bunch of hearsay.
It really is. We got to do in the offseason. We got to stay healthy. Really? Because I thought cancer helped the team. You fucking asshole. Shut the fuck up. Stupid. The same shit.
We got to strengthen our pitching rotation. It fell off a little bit in the last 10 games. And
well, you know what? You're not wrong. Right. I know that. I just said we got to fucking strengthen our pitching rotation. Of course I'm not wrong. Who would say that's wrong? No, good pitching is bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, YSP is going to be one of those fucking
I encourage everybody to abandon it.
Well, Philly's a big sports town, so...
Oh, they'll listen.
They'll do all right.
What do you think, the Eagles? I don't know. Harold Carmichael's coming back.
Harold Carmichael?
Yeah, Ryan Jaworski's on the sideline coaching. Is he? Hey, what's going on? What do you think about the Eagle? I think the birds are going to fly. You fuckhead.
Hey, we lose rock stations for that.
Oh, it's fucking
But rock stations
hideous.
did it to themselves.
Yes, they did.
They fucked it up.
Rock blocks and the same fucking faggoty songs.
They fucked it
deserve
up.
what they get.
Now all this just go to satellite or fucking.
All this competition was
Pandora.
coming. They saw it on the horizon. They did nothing but sit there and let all the competition eat them up.
Yep.
And they emasculated all male talk, so men don't want to listen to that shit.
Nope. No.
It's all soft and corny. I need a sandwich and a kiss.
That would be a great slogan for a sports station, though. It's all hearsay.
It's all hearsay. Yes. 510, the blech.
All right. I listen to the fans sometimes. It's like, shut the fuck up. What do you know?
Reporting
you know
from
nothing.
The Yankee, what do they call them? The guys who will just follow the one team are Yankee, not correspondent. Exactly.
I was gonna say beat writers, but I don't.
That's wrong. I'm glad you didn't say that because you would have humiliated yourself and the team.
I just did that.
I want to hear typical sports talk now. I can't think of any right now.
It's terrible.
All that nonsense.
It looks like the Mets are, they're having a tough time because, you know what, they dropped 3 out of the last 4, and the Braves look good. Yeah, I know, but the Braves got a tough schedule. They got to go to the West. Do they got to go to the West Coast? Shut up. Fucking stinks.
Yeah, there's 120 games left in the season, but the Mets lost the last 3 out of 5, so that seems to be a problem, I guess.
Oh, we got to find that third spot in the rotation. Right. Yeah, do we? I hope it's a black hole. I hope they step on the mound and they're sucked into a vortex and never heard from again.
Now, that would be interesting.
Drop dead.
Another one is strengthen the bullpen.
Oh, yeah, bullpen.
Oh, boy, the bullpen needs to be strengthened a little bit.
You know, we got to get a lefty specialist in here. Why? Because the fucking guys in the majors, lefties can't hit a lefty. You know what we got to get in here? Fucking music. Get this fucking boring drollery off the fucking radio. Oh, it's fucking horrible. It's the same 30 callers in his fucking... Every show has the same callers.
Do we have a good fucking piece of audio we can play?
No, there is none from sports radio.
Damn it.
Any good audio from that? No. Any
Nothing.
sports show. So they have the same name. Hey, I'm Tim and Tim. Hey, we're here talking sports. Hockey, basketball. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking drives me nuts. And I used to listen obsessively.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to know them. There's fucking Bob. The Fan is the big one here. What's his name? Bob Page, his name is. He
No,
talks a
fuck
lot
that.
of boxing. I like him.
I used to listen to Steve Summers because he made it kind of fun.
No, he didn't.
You didn't like Steve Summers?
Schmoozing on the
Schmoozing on the other side of the glass.
Yeah, Steve Summers schmoozing on the overnight.
His claim to fame is that Jerry Seinfeld called him once in the middle of the night.
Ugh.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
that guy?
Yeah, Steve Summers.
But when Imus used to be on, he used to say that. He used to go schmoozing under the covers till Imus in the morning.
Oh.
I'm schmoozing.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Noodles. Got to get a right-handed bat in the lineup. Right-handed bat.
Schmoozing while a burning dog runs around my yard. That would be good. Schmoozing to a beheading video. Until gurgling is played.
I think they use deep in the rotation, right?
Of course they do. They love saying deep into the rotation.
We're a little weak as far as deep in the rotation goes.
We got to fill that number 8 spot in the lineup. Really? Why don't you fill it with an interesting call? How about that? How about you fucking fill in from fucking 6 to 10 on this station? Because this sports talk is terrible. Hey, we'll see what happens. Of course we will.
Yeah, that's all we could do.
Of course we will.
That's all we could do is see what happens.
Everyone calling the station, everyone on the station will see what happens because they don't play. Last night's game, what happened? 8-5. We know. One team scored more than the other team. Next story. Fucking hate them.
Obviously.
Do you like this?
And the 1-0. Swung on and hit high in the air to deep left field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Over the green monster into the monster seats. Eduardo Nunez. El Meteoro hits a home run over the left field wall. And the Yankees tie the game at 1.
Wow. Good call by the Bendejo. Fucking asshole.
Maricon.
The Maricon squats on the bat and it disappears. John, I couldn't believe he got 2 bats in his Heidi. I'm Susan Sheckler. I always sound like I got sloppy wet saliva. I talk like a St. Bernard.
Posada knew he could take it all the way up to the hill.
Yeah. Posada looks like pine tar, but it's really stomach lining on his back. I can't believe that's buried. This took it so far, John. It's high as far and it's gone. It's got blood on it.
John.
Net is high. Net is far. It is pink socking. Boo.
Jamie, I got one for you that we forgot about as far as sports talk goes. Obsessive trade talk, where they just come up with trades that'll never happen.
Oh, that's the worst.
Isn't it the worst?
Hey, what about if we want 2 prospects for a quarterback and Ron Guidry? I don't know. What if you fucking put a gun to your temple and ended this call properly?
Quarterback and Ron Guidry.
Yeah, what do you think would happen if we try to trade 2 lefties for a righty? I don't know. I think it'd be the same as if you trade 2 righties for a lefty. Go hang yourself. How do you think of that?
Obsessive trade talk.
Why don't you trade 2 apples for an orange? Go fuck your mother. No, we need a quarterback. That's great, because we as listeners need an interesting caller.
Now, the right-hander is set. It'll be a 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air to deep right center. That ball is high. It is far. It is Gone!
Good, stop.
Into the Boston bullpen.
Stop.
Brett Gardner, instead of lining one down the right field line, hits a long shot to left center in the Boston bullpen. Gardner plants one, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
That's it, you dumb Yankees. Just keep letting John Sterling make it about himself.
Gardner plants one. Get it?
Yeah, that's
No, I didn't really get it.
oof. That's
Be good
only
if you-
funny if Gardner is in a strip club and a stripper shows her asshole and he kisses it aggressively until the bouncers remove him.
Jimmy, I got another
Or
one
if a
for you.
player's name is Graves. Graves plants one.
Or rapist. Teddy rapist plants one. Deep in the seat.
You want another one?
Yes.
Please.
Oh, fuck. They're coming in real
Ah, Bill Tetley.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Nick C. in Pittsburgh. Oh. Don't forget about the utility player and the setup guy.
I hate this setup guy. The 7th and 8th inning guy.
The setup guy.
We don't have a strong setup guy.
It's always usually a lefty or righty specialist. That's normally who the setup guy is.
Yeah, but you don't have to discuss it for an hour.
No, here's what you got to say. We have anyone to go in the... Yeah, we do. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Next.
Do we got a guy that could throw 7 pitches?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Done.
And then another guy
Thank
can
you.
come in and throw 8.
Yeah,
And
thank
a guy
you.
that can throw 2 to a lefty in a row. It's fucking horrible.
I found a DVD or CD yesterday
Of?
He means
of the
cross-dresser.
Opie and Anthony show.
What?
Oh, yeah.
How bad?
Oh, what is it?
Oh.
From when?
How bad?
1997.
So that was before we got fired in
It
Boston.
was called... Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's it called?
It had a bunch of tracks on it. You know, break 1, break 2, break 3, and shit like that. And the theme of the show, and this is for everyone that said how much we just ruled in the old days and suck now and everything.
That's why I laugh at those people. They have no fucking idea.
You know you're a child of the 80s if. That was the theme. And people would call up and go, if you remember, you know, Pong. And
Where is this tape?
and we're like, yeah, oh, right. Remember that? Like just these
You know we have to
80s
play
thing.
the tape now.
It's so incredibly douchey. I couldn't finish listening to it.
Why do you have a copy of that?
I don't know. We were
That
looking.
means we probably thought it was a good fucking show.
There's two, and then another one that's I haven't listened to that's labeled the same way. That's just called Kunk,
Oh, yeah.
the Kunk Show.
Yeah, I remember the cunt
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
We decided to come up with a word that meant cunt.
Yeah.
Kunk?
The weird thing is, yeah.
Yeah.
The weird thing is listening to coming out of songs that are fucking classic rock now, pretty much. These old 90s songs. And you're going, there, that's the new one from, you know, Butt Trumpet.
Well, they're 14 years old.
I know.
Those songs are 14 years old.
Crazy.
And I go opposite math. So then 97, let's say, a song that was 14 years old would have been from 83.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Crazy.
You know?
I don't know. I
Are
was
you going to bring this
listening.
in?
Yeah. I'll bring it in. They're
Jimmy's gone tomorrow,
they
so
do
we got to
shit.
do it Thursday.
Do it I'm back Thursday
Oh, you
morning.
have to be here for this because it's
Oh, boy.
it's just fucking it's brutal.
Yeah.
I got to
It's
zip
brutal.
over the left coast today, and I got to do a little thing tomorrow. I'm going to fucking hang back on the red eye. Come in. I'm panicking and not sleeping again.
Here's another one, Jimmy. Brad T. in Kentucky, thank you. They just come up with shit that means nothing. We're really having trouble hitting with runners in scoring position. What is that? No, you're not. Just have had bad luck.
You've had bad luck because your hitters stink.
Right. How do you actually officially have trouble hitting with runners in scoring position?
Statisticians should be beheaded because of what they come out with. You know, technically, Billingsberger is 6 for 98 with runners in scoring position, less than 3 out. Really?
ESPN's even worse now. As,
ESPN fucking bugs me with that strike. Okay, I'm sorry.
You don't like the K zone?
The fucking K zone.
K-zone.
What's the K zone?
Only if there's 3 of them in a row and there's a guy running with a fucking flaming torch in his hand. I like the K zone. I was watching at the Comedy Store last night. They had a Boston game on, and the fucking do they have that up for every pitch?
No.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
No.
Take that fucking box off the screen.
Oh, I saw your tweet last night. That was hilarious.
It drives me nuts.
What'd you say? I could wait a 1/100th of a second.
I can wait
more?
1/100th more of a second for the umpire. I don't need
to
the
tell
fucking.
me if it was a strike or not.
Yeah, I know if it's a strike because the umpire goes, "Hey, or ball."
I like the yell. One that really yells.
We got Joey in Philly. Yeah, this one drives me nuts. First time caller, long time listener.
Oh, fucking hot. Oh. That's only a good call if it's followed by a gunshot. What about ESPN?
Oh, they'll put as the count goes on, they'll put the batter's average in that count. Like he's batting 250 when it's a 2-0 count. Or he's batting 327 when it's a 3-1 count.
Is that necessary?
Yeah.
First of all, everyone probably has a higher fucking batting average when it's 3-0 or 3-1 because the fucking pitcher is more likely to throw a strike because he doesn't want to walk you.
Yeah, it's just more unnecessary stats.
Yeah.
Everyone has a lower average when it's 0-2 because you're going to get a junk ball thrown at you, you fucking cunt announcer. Really? Hey, he's got a low average against knuckleballers when it's 0-2. Really? What an odd stat that a knuckleballer, an 0-2, he doesn't hit fucking a lot of doubles. I hate knuckleballers. How do you hold the ball like that? Rotten fingernails with no sensation in them?
You don't like Tim Wakefield?
I hate Tim Wakefield.
How is he still in the league?
Because he throws a knuckleball.
Hey, look, it's 67
knuckleball.
miles an hour, and it made a left on fucking Tewksbury Street. Tim Wakefield should get fucking prostate polyps.
You said Tewksbury.
Yeah, made a left on Tewksbury Street or some shitty street in Boston.
Made a left.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Punch-a-Spook Road. That's a great town up there you got.
He started the pitch at the Sitco side.
Yeah, dip below the Sitco and right under the racial incident.
Came around the Green Monster.
Yeah, right around old Down syndrome Tug Mayor.
1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out.
I hate Tim Wakefield. His name ought to be Tim Water behind a boat, a valley or something.
Ooh, wow. That was brutal.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Let's go to Dan in Tennessee. Dan. Hello, Dan.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Dan.
What just pisses me off
Language.
Sport talk radio is when they will get on there, the callers, and they'll go, yeah, we did this, or we're going to do. You don't play on the stupid team.
Right.
Oh, the we thing. Yeah.
That drives me nuts, too.
Why do people say way?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get them next week.
Oh, we get you.
All right, how many times are you going to say it?
We get
I'm
you,
just
yeah.
kidding, bro. Thank you for the... Can we do a sports call? This is how sports call should go. Could somebody else call up, this is the fucking, the Who Cares fucking sports talk show?
Well, they're so lit, we got to clear them.
Who cares sports talk?
Pete in Jersey. Pete.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, Pete, welcome aboard. What do you got?
What up, kid? Listen, I'm actually a sports fan, but I totally agree. The talk and the BS is way out of line. It goes way overboard. They're looking for too much drama. But I have to bring up one thing that the Mets brought out last month.
Ah, what?
No, this is a real thing,
Yeah.
Joey. You're going to die when you hear this one. Go ahead. I remember this.
Was having, I don't know, he was in some sort of slump, and they can't figure it out. One day they actually come out and they say, blue-eyed baseball players cannot hit during the day. He can't hit in the day because he has blue eyes.
Well, you know what? I've been hearing a light refraction off the eyes. You know what? It's not. You know what? Hey, maybe they're not wrong. You know what?
You're getting all excited.
Yeah, who am I to say? I have brown eyes. I don't hit. What do I know? That's not a bad point. Maybe that's accurate. Let's do some research. Take some calls. So for the next 4.5 hours, we'll be talking about blue-eyed people and how the Jews aren't. Said Hitler. Fucking horrible.
Oh, all right. Now the calls are coming in for Sports Talk Jimmy. Anthony in Boston. Anthony.
Hey, Sports Talk Jimmy, great to be on the East.
Hey, great to have you. Thanks a lot.
Wait, what's your show called?
What's that?
Hold on, Anthony. What's your show called, Sports Talk Jimmy?
Hey, thanks a lot. Welcome to...
It's got to have a sports term, like the hub, the dugout, the...
the fucking... how about...
the bench.
Yeah, the bench, or... yeah, that's got to have a theme. The mound. How about...
The end zone.
No, not the end zone. That's been done too many times.
In the dugout.
Yeah, you're in the dugout.
In the dugout with sports.
Hey, you're in the dugout.
Yeah, you're in the
Sports Talk
dugout.
Jimmy.
Yeah, you're in the dugout with Coach Jimmy. What are you doing? What's going on?
Hey, Jimmy, I got a football question.
Sure. I got a football answer. I just do snappy patter.
I don't understand. Oh, I'm gonna run over you. I don't understand why Belichick he's blitzing the weak side corner in a on a 3rd and long situation. I don't understand it.
Well, Belichick for a long time. Everyone's been telling him, Bill, go fuck your mother. But he just won't do it, so he keeps doing that. All right, thanks for the call.
Let me say hi to Eric in Brooklyn. Eric.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
All right.
First time, long time.
Hey, welcome aboard. You're in the dugout.
How about Susan Waldman or any female reporters who sits there and claim that,
I'd rather fucking anthill than Susan Waldman. I would rather fucking an angry anthill than that woman. Go ahead.
she's the worst. And she saw that she's got a pair of balls in her mouth and she was jiggling them.
Why, sir? Why so mean?
She is horrendous.
Yeah, she's not great, but I do like her because she's just so pro-Yankee, but she does kind of stink.
It's terrible when she chimes in.
Oh,
It's just awful.
she just doesn't offer much.
Oh, really? All right. This is great. Mr. Coffee. Hey, it's been a while, Mr. Coffee. How are you, brother?
Good, good. How you doing?
Hey, I'll get to you in an instant. Hey, speaking of Mr. Coffee, you know, my old hero, Joey D used to sell Mr. Coffee. And then he'd punch Marilyn right in the clit. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Now, usually when sports stations having like a bad day, they always go backwards and talk about like Pete Rose and the people belonging in the Hall of Fame and who's the home run king, was it Barry Bonds or Babe Ruth and all this stuff. They go backwards.
Holy shit, you're on to something.
Yeah.
There's top. What are the top 5 go-to things they do when? Yeah, it's a slow sports.
He
day.
had 2 of them, I think.
They
Pete
definitely
Rose,
do the Pete Rose.
Asterisk.
They argue who is the greatest home run hitter of all time.
Yeah.
You know any of them, Travis?
How about some classic pitchers against modern hitters?
Yeah, you could do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You could do. You could go local and do best Yankee team ever,
Oh, right. Very good. Pick the greatest Yankee team ever.
or make your own.
Right.
Make your own team. Yeah.
No rules.
Who'd you have on there?
Oh,
Yeah.
shortstop's a tough one, though. Who do you put on as the greatest Yankee shortstop of all time?
You got to go. Come on. You got to go with Derek Jeter.
Or the big argument was Campanella more effective before or after he was in a wheelchair? That's what I want to do. I want to host a sports show and then have questions like that. Hey, look, there's an argument to be made that he was more effective after he was in the chair. So call up with your opinions.
Him and his stupid dead legs.
Oh, shit.
Fuck him.
Yeah, that's great. Was Roberto Clemente, more and more valuable after his plane went into the fucking into the forest?
Oh, they like to predict, too. When guys go before their time, what kind of player they would have been.
Or when guys get injured and couldn't reach their potential,
Like a Mark Fidrich
Yeah,
or
or like a
something.
Ken
Yeah.
Griffey.
Yeah. Now, Mark Fidrich, was he a better pitcher or a garbage truck driver? Go, you're on the air. Thank you, because he was killed doing that.
Yes.
That's how horrible his life went.
Yeah, the bird. How ironic he was fucking
Could have been the Grays, and he got crushed by one of his trucks, right?
crushed by a dump truck.
Jesus
a
Christ, that
dick.
sucks.
Fidrich. That's a great Ted Scheckler name. Oh, what was the fucking name?
Oh,
of
they
the
want you to
street?
call your show the Knuckleball Show.
Oh,
Oh, you said Tewksbury.
what's that?
I answered too many things at one time. Tewksbury.
Yes.
That was the street
Yes.
you came up with.
Made a left on Tewksbury.
You asked for that.
Did I?
Didn't you just
No,
say
I was
another
asking
street?
Sam because
Oh.
where we stayed in a hotel in San Diego,
Yeah.
the fucking name of the street,
Yeah.
it just sounded like, who is it, the Scheckler's best friend?
Yeah, is the neighbors.
The neighbors. The last name of the neighbors was the street we were staying on. I don't know why it just hit me. I couldn't think of it.
It was an F.
I know we got a break, but now everyone's in with Sports Talk Jimmy. Kevin in Georgia.
Good morning, Hope and Sports Talk, Jimmy. my favorite is, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah. They have
It's
to take
easy.
calls.
You just plunk a button down.
Exactly.
It's extremely random.
Don't feel so
That's a-
privileged.
That's a groveling that they don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I like when callers call in and they say that they want to, dispute a point made by Dan from 25 minutes ago.
Oh, right. One of the other callers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. They got a great team this year.
What about it's so huge now, fantasy football talk. Where you're not even a fan of a team anymore. You're a fan of your fantasy football team.
Fantasy fucking sports. There's nothing that makes me want to put on a metal shoe and kick somebody's balls.
I love fantasy
It
football.
fucking stinks.
It's fun.
Hey, I got one guy from the Padres, the one guy from the Mets, the one guy from the Giants. Do you? Fucking cunt. And what was he batting? And you know what? It invests you in on the whole game because you watch every game. Really? That's what you need to do? Watch every game? Why don't you stop? Invest less.
It hasn't taken off in baseball as much as football, Jimmy. And I would say a huge part of our audience have fantasy football teams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
a
they
huge
do.
part of our audience should be killed in a gas fire. Fucking blithering idiots. You know what my fantasy football is? That fucking I get their contracts and get to fuck their wives while they all go down in a plane. That's my fantasy football.
Oh, and they discuss it now. Oh, wait, we got one coming in for Sports Talk Jimmy. Bill in Philly. Bill?
Oh, Bill.
Hi, Coach Jimmy.
Hi, Bill.
First, I want to say follow Poncho Pirate on Twitter. And second, my 7th string wide receiver has gone down in my 25-team league. Who should I pick up? I'll listen off the air for your answer.
Oh, yeah. That's one.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to hang up and listen to
hang
your
up
answer.
and listen to your answer.
Thanks. Yeah, they just go away.
That would be great if they hang up and the guy just doesn't even acknowledge that the gentleman called.
Yeah.
Just goes on to another subject as the guy sits there waiting for his call.
That's cool. Why don't you listen and then paint your face and watch a Bjork video?
You want Mike Francesa shit or more catchphrases? For,
Francesa, because I hate Francesa.
let's go to
Hate him.
Ryan in the Bronx.
There you dog.
I'll tell you, since Mad Dog left that show, I have not listened once.
He's doing well, though, which just shows you how
That's
unimportant
fine,
any
but
personality is.
Mike and the Mad Dog, I'd listen for the Mad Dog, and then when Mad Dog came over here, I was done with Mike.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Ryan in the Bronx?
2 points about that fatso. Number one, he claims to be like the most knowledgeable guy about sports. And sports is super manly. I'm a fan, but he's really close to a Star Trek fan. I mean, he's a nerd, you know? He's like a sports nerd, and he thinks, like, if you don't agree with him, you're the worst, you know?
He's a dick.
Yeah.
He's a dick. And fucking, he does a 4-hour show, but he does 2 hours worth of material because he repeats himself constantly. He's like, a guy will call him about Mark Sanchez and compare him to Tom Brady. He'll be like, you're talking about Mark Sanchez, okay? He's a young kid. You're talking about Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback in the world, okay? Best quarterback in the world, okay? He's the best quarterback in the world, okay? Mark Sanchez is a young kid. You're talking about Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback in the world. And then the guy will call him after and be like, Mike, you're absolutely right. Tom Brady is the best quarterback in the world. Of course. He's the best quarterback in the world.
Wow, you got it down, brother.
That is exactly what that fucking fat asshole does.
And the other thing Mike Francesa does, he has the most boring TV show ever.
It's horrible.
Because they obviously threw TV cameras on him. He doesn't look up once, has no energy whatsoever, and he drinks his stupid diet soda the entire time.
He has to rip the label off, okay? And, I can't show the label to the cameras, okay? You're not paying sponsorship on my show, okay?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's really good, brother.
All right, bud. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let me say hi to Matt in Jersey. Matt.
Hey guys, if you go up on YouTube, there's people that post videos that prank call his show and call him a big fatso. It's really hysterical. And he thinks that he can.
A big fatso.
He thinks he can get to the dump button before it gets on the air. He's like, you see, folks, you think you're going to get through, you think you're being funny, and it's not going to get through, and it gets through anyway. It's so funny.
Oh, can we find
Can we
that?
see some of those?
There's one time some guy, he does the, I'm going to do a quick comment or a question, I'm going to hang up and let you talk about it. But he asked him his comment, and he said, one more question. Do you think Jose Reyes has the biggest cock in the Mets locker room?
Really? Are they on YouTube? All right, hold on. We're going to get one here.
TJ in New Hyde Park. What's up, TJ?
Hi, Mike.
Yes.
First time, long time.
Good. What's going on?
I just have a question. Who has lower expectations on a nightly basis? The Islanders or your wife?
All right. There's a guy who's waited a long time for a stupid remark. But again, here's the thing, TJ, and I hope TJ's listening. These dumb jokes don't get on the air. You wait and you wait. It's on a delay. Sarah clicks it. It doesn't get on the air.
It's on the
Jim
air.
in Jersey. What's up, Jim?
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
Ridiculous, man.
Well, listen, but people wait all that time, and then they forget that the joke's not going to get on the air, and you got to knock your radio down, please, Jim.
You get the. I'm sorry, it's the TV.
Okay.
It was
is
on the air.
Hilarious. It went over the air.
Of
But what a
course.
bore he is to do. That's a guy's sports talk. So, lower expectations and bet to your wife.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not do something fun? Hey, wrinkle neck.
Is there more prank calls? Yeah. Oh, let's go with it. Thank you, Matt.
No problem.
What, he just laying on the floor in front of the door or something, Matt?
Joe in North Bergen. What's up, Joe?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
I had 2 quick points. First, I'd like to say you did a phenomenal job covering the NCAA tournament last week. Not many people covered all of it along as well as you did.
That's the butter.
Well, thank you.
Secondly, what do you think the chances are that Jose Reyes has the biggest cock in the locker room?
Well, you see, here's the thing I try to tell you guys. When you call up and you try to do something stupid like curse or something like that, or try to get something like that through, you can't get it through. You can't do it. So we're on a delay for that reason, so that knuckleheads don't do stuff like that. And if you do, you'll get away with it anyway. So it's not a big deal. So you don't worry about it. It doesn't work, though. You can't do it. It's impossible.
That is so fucking funny.
We'll be visiting the studio next week. No, here do I. Neil in Queens, what's up, Neil?
Hey, it's Neil from Queens.
Yes, Neil.
I'm kind of waiting.
What are you waiting for?
Wasn't you having me speak as a regular call-in?
Yeah, you are.
So I'm just waiting?
No, you're on the air. What would you like to say?
Oh, I wanted to say that I think we're Jets are going to win, so I think Namath's going to have a great game. And Boozer and Snell, just, they were #1 draft picks. And it's time for the Jets to win again.
All right. Did you wait a long time to say that?
What did he say?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's talking about the 69 Jets. He's mentioning 69 Jets.
Why doesn't Mike have a fucking sense of humor?
Because he's
What's wrong with that? You do this every day. Have a sense of humor about it.
He's a bore.
Emerson Boozer.
He's a bore, Mike Francesa.
You stink, Mike.
He blows.
You really do.
At all, I don't think you're going to see Jorge behind a plate. Steve in Boundbrook, what's up, Steve?
Mike, how's it going, man?
What's up?
Hey, regarding the Jeter injury, you've got to get an MRI.
You already had one.
Yeah, but Mike, listen, what he's got to do, get the MRI, whether he goes on the DL or not, you got to give him some of your Diet Coke. That's the elixir, you know what I'm saying, Mike?
Oh, God. Now, listen, leave the number, please. Anthony in River Edge, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, Mike, how's it going? First time, long time.
What's up?
No sense of humor whatsoever. Doesn't even come
humor.
close to cracking
He's
a smile.
fucking self-righteous, know-it-all fatso.
None
He's
humor.
unlistenable.
Share out of the lineup for the Yankees and ask the Yankees to play the series. It's not the same thing. It really is make it very, very tough. It really does. Andy on the cell phone. What's up,
Takes a
Andy?
little fast, right?
Hi, Mike. This whole David Wright situation is completely ridiculous, but I have a perfect solution.
Well, how is it ridiculous? What's ridiculous about it?
Well, listen, they could get the Keith Hernandez to play third base for 2 weeks, and it'll bring fans to the stadium, and it'll give the Mets fan something to cheer for.
No, wait a second. Your solution is for Keith Hernandez to play third base for 2 weeks?
Hernandez?
Yes.
No, all
He's in there for 2 weeks.
You're wasting our time, okay? You are seriously wasting everybody's time by even making that phone call. 212-229-3480. That just shows you that the regular number's not working, because if it was, you wouldn't have that call. 212-229-3480.
And what's wrong with having a call like that every once in a while?
A guy whose solution is that...
I would fucking listen if I knew this shit was going through.
That's hilarious.
God, Mike
Come on.
Francesa is a dullard.
He really is a dullard. Someone's saying, look up Mike Francesa chowing down on... Oh, just says chowing down. See if that one works. Thanks. Puddle of AIDS. Oh, he's good for... Yeah, he's reliable.
I like to see him eating cum and a bullet. Not in that order.
I guess this is during one of the breaks. They zoom in on him. What's he eating?
Chili.
That's good.
It's chili.
He's just eating fucking chili. All right, whatever. Any more prank calls?
I think most of the other ones are him yelling at callers.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's so
man.
easy to get under his skin.
He's a crank.
So you were waiting that long to say that?
To be seen. But again, I think Beltran will be traded. I think K-Rod will be traded. I do think, unfortunately, Reyes will wind up being moved at the end of the season. Bronson in California joins us. What's going on, Bronson?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good.
I wanted to ask you about the Yankees infield, and I'm also wondering if you think it's unfair what happened to Funtime on the board. It's getting banned.
About what was the second thing?
Matthew Funtime, he posted in the breakfast thread and like he made all those photoshops and it's always talking about religion and he got banned and it's kind of controversial.
Got banned where?
From the board.
What? From where?
From the board. Like he usually doesn't post in the game.
What is the board?
It's the board. The board is the board.
I don't know what the board means.
What an idiot.
Okay, well, I was also asking about, do you think Jeter could be moved to first base and maybe moved to share to third?
I mean, you just you called from California to prove that you just don't have a brain in your head. I mean, it's amazing. I should have let him go. I should have got rid of him when he was talking gibberish before. I mean, Hey, listen, people. That guy waited on the phone for like an hour to call up and ask if we're going to move Jeter to first base. I mean, you got to have something better to do with your life. I mean, you really have. You really do.
No,
that's funny.
You don't.
Anyone who calls his show, by the way, he could say that too.
Yeah,
you should have something better to do with your life.
Right. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the fucking name of the street, which I just knew had to be the Sheckler's neighbors, was Felspar. Felspar.
The Felspars live over there.
The Felspars were my neighbors. Mrs. Felspar would babysit me while my mother was incarcerated.
Was she in the joint force?
She stole from Bamberger's. Mr. and Mrs. Felspar were like parents to me. Mr. Felspar had to knock on doors and do something with Megan. Really? Tell everybody he was in the neighborhood.
Hey, by the way, the Dow Future's up 162 now.
Is that good?
Like, what's the difference? What's the fucking difference? This
actually,
morning, the Dow Futures were down 110. Now the Dow Futures are up 160, and nothing has changed.
I'll tell you, let me ask you, when did Warren Buffett smack that fucking company?
Oh,
that was a while ago. That was last week.
It's like...
Oh, okay.
I think you might have made a couple bucks on Apple already.
Mm-hmm.
What's
pre-market? It's up $4.21 in pre-market.
To what?
To three. Here it comes. 357.57.
I think I bought it like 360 or 361. I'm still down.
How'd you buy high?
Because I'm a dope.
But
you don't buy
it was
high.
But yesterday it was cheaper.
Yeah. What did you do?
Did you
It
buy
might
it
have dropped
yesterday?
farther. It might have dropped farther.
Farther where?
Oh, it dropped further down from where you bought it.
I think so, yeah.
And then it went back
It'll come back
a little
up.
bit today. Oh, believe me, it'll come back up. That fucking stock is gold.
I don't have enough to make
gold, Jerry.
to make real money on Apple anyway. You'd have
No?
to. Yeah, dude, come on.
What do you got? 600 grand into it?
I sunk about $2 million into it. But I said I bought it 361. I said I'm gonna sell if it gets to 358 again.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. S&P futures.
The future.
I got a tinkle.
Are we going for a record today?
Yeah, I know.
All right, there is one more. One of these days we should go commercial free all the way to 10. John in New York. John?
To 9.
Just to wrap up the Mike Francesa, I remember this one. Go ahead, John.
You have to play the clip. It was after Big Mad Dog came over to Sirius and he went on Stern and he played he responded and said, "You have to come after me with more than a pea shooter." It makes me laugh every time I hear it. It's on YouTube. It's hilarious.
Makes you laugh.
Yeah, hopefully we can find it.
What do you mean with a pea shooter?
He's basically saying, if you're going to come at me, you better come at me with some shit.
You have to go after him with more than a pea shooter.
Right. You see it there anywhere?
It's beautiful.
We might have it. Hold on.
So I don't think we're getting canceled. The ratings are excellent. My Sunday night show was first 20 out of 22 weeks. My Sunday morning show is first. Right now, this show for the winter is first. Those are facts. If someone wants to tell stories, I don't really care. But the problem is I have to answer these things. And then people will say that I'm bragging. I can't worry about that. I'm just telling you what the fact is. And I didn't start this. I didn't bring it up. I didn't say that his show was going to get canceled. I didn't make any jokes about Sirius. I've never said anything except nice things about Sirius. They made a big deal. They disparaged my producers in Tampa, made them both feel really bad, and we weren't in competition. I mean, I just went down there to do my show. I wasn't worried about where I did it from or who got what guest or stuff like that. The fact that I threw any fits in Tampa are total lies. No one could ever say they saw that because it didn't happen. I didn't even know those certain guests were on the show until I got home on Saturday.
What's this?
And I never had any reaction.
This is terrible.
Him talking about
Who
fucking.
cares?
Well, we took a shot.
Yeah.
We didn't pre-listen to it. All right.
This fucking fathead bugs me.
Of course we.
I'd love to just insult him. You know, you guys, shut up. You gotta bring more than the pea shooter. How about a treadmill, piggy? Oink, oink. Just like a child insulting.
After 2 hours of solid radio, we stumbled to the break.
Stumble, we really do. Clumsily and fucking with palsy in our veins.
Now, the Manager's Corner, with the thoughts and opinions of the American League's winningest manager, the Orioles' Earl Weaver. Today's show is sponsored by Baltimore's Six Best, your area Oldsmobile dealers, Anderson Olds, Schaefer and Strominger Olds, Lee Oldsmobile, Metro Olds, City Olds, and Stuberger Olds. And now, to the Manager's Corner with Earl Weaver.
Well, Bill Whitehouse, Earl, that certainly is an answer. From Frederick, Maryland, wants to know why you and the Orioles don't go out and get some more team speed.
Team speed, for Christ's sake. You get fucking goddamn little fleas on the fucking bases, getting picked off, trying to steal, getting thrown out, taking runs away from you. You get them big cocksuckers that can hit the fucking ball out of the ballpark and you can't make any goddamn mistake.
Well, certainly this show is going to go down in history, Earl. Terry Elliott of Washington, D.C. wants to know why you don't use Terry Crowley as a designated hitter all the time.
Well, Terry Crowley's lucky he's in fucking baseball, for Christ's sake. He was released by the Cincinnati Reds. He was released by the fucking goddamn Atlanta Braves. We saw that Terry Crowley could sit on his fucking ass for 8 innings and enjoy watching a baseball game just like any other fan, and has the ability to get up there and break one open in the fucking ninth. So if this cocksucker would mind his own business and when we manage the fucking team, we'd be a lot better off.
Well, certainly you've made your opinions known on the fans' questions about baseball, Earl, but let's get to something else. Alice Sweet from Norfolk wants to know the best time to put in a tomato plant.
Alice Sweet ought to be worried about where the fuck her next lady's coming from, rather than where her next goddamn tomato plant's coming from. If she'd get her ass out of the fucking bars at night and go hustling around the goddamn street, she might get a prick stuck in her once in a while. I don't understand where these questions are coming from, Tom. That's about it for Manager's Corner. Go fuck yourself, and the fuck with your show coming up next on the Baltimore Oriole Baseball fucking Network.